Metals and the Reactivity Series, your O-level chemistry lifeline. Struggling to remember which metal is more reactive than the other? Don't worry, this video will break down the Reactivity Series, making it easy to understand and ace your O-level chemistry exams. Let's dive in. The Reactivity Series is essentially a list of metals arranged in order of their reactivity, from the most reactive at the top to the least reactive at the bottom. Think of it as a metal hierarchy, where the top dogs are eager to react and the bottom ones are pretty chill. This series is crucial because it helps us predict whether a metal will displace another metal from its compound. A more reactive metal will always kick out a less reactive one. Let's look at some of the key players you need to know for your O-levels. Remember this order and you'll be golden. Potassium, K, sodium, Na, calcium, Cha, magnesium, Mg, aluminum, Al, zinc, Zn, iron, Fe, lead, Pb, copper, Q, silver, Ag, gold, Au. Notice a pattern? The further up the list, the more reactive the metal. Mnemonic devices can be super helpful. Try creating your own catchy phrase to remember the order. For example, please send Charlie's monkeys and zebras in lead cages securely guarded. Displacement reactions are the heart of understanding the Reactivity Series. A more reactive metal will displace a less reactive metal from its salt solution. Imagine a schoolyard bully, the more reactive metal, pushing a smaller kid, the less reactive metal, off the swing, the salt solution. The bully takes the swing, and the smaller kid is left out. For example, if you put zinc metal into a copper sulfate solution, the zinc will displace the copper, forming zinc sulfate and solid copper. This happens because zinc is higher in the Reactivity Series than copper. The Reactivity Series also helps us predict how metals will react with acids and water. More reactive metals react more vigorously. Metals above hydrogen in the series will react with dilute acids to produce hydrogen gas and a salt. The higher up the metal is, the faster the reaction. Some very reactive metals, like potassium and sodium, react violently with cold water, producing hydrogen gas and a metal hydroxide. Others, like magnesium, react slowly with steam. The Reactivity Series plays a vital role in how metals are extracted from their ores. Highly reactive metals are typically extracted using electrolysis. Electrolysis is an energy-intensive process that uses electricity to separate the metal from its compound. This is necessary because these metals are so strongly bonded to other elements. Less reactive metals, like iron, can be extracted by heating their oxides with carbon. The carbon removes the oxygen, leaving behind the pure metal. So there you have it. The Reactivity Series is a fundamental concept in O-level chemistry. Understanding it will help you predict reactions, explain extraction methods, and ace your exams. Now it's your turn. Practice writing out the Reactivity Series from memory. Try predicting the products of different displacement reactions. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more helpful chemistry videos. Leave a comment below with any questions you have, and we'll do our best to answer them. Good luck with your studies.